What it is, homies, Mick Flowerpants all up in this hizzy. Back at you again with another episode of the Art Quest. Oh, God. Inktober. This is day 11, which the prompt for day 11 was forget. And this one I also had a pretty clear idea of what I wanted to do for the drawing. I was just doing a little quick practice thing. And here I am trying to figure out what brush I want to use. And I decided to use this thinner pencil right here to kind of establish the outline like I would in, traditional media, but, using digital media. This is a lot more akin to the art that I did in college. I did this very gestural, very, very dark and angsty line work, and I just kind of wanted to harken back to that because, that's mostly what I did for the longest time, and a big part of why I think I fell out of doing art is because it was either the only pieces that I liked all looked the same, and then I just couldn't bring myself to practice the things I was really bad at out of just frustration, because I was like, I'm good at art, but I'm not good at art at the same time, and I stopped doing it for a long time, and I miss it, especially now that I have these ideas that I want to do that are all art-based, and it's just like, I need to get good at it before I can do these, because I really want to do these ideas, but I'm not at a skill level to at least do the major designs. I don't necessarily want to do the all of the comic art myself, but I do want. I have these very, very particular looks for these characters, and I really want to get better at art to do them. But for today, the theme of forget. The idea of forgetting things really frightens me. I hate forgetting things because I have a really, really good memory, and it's absolutely terrifying to me to forget about things. Things like, dementia and Alzheimer's absolutely terrify me. I am lucky that they do not run in my family, so it is not something that I am likely to encounter as I get older. So I am grateful for that, but it's still a concept that completely frightens me, and I wanted to do something that kind of sparks that inner fear in me, and so I did a spooky question mark man to kind of spark that, and I wanted to do really, really intense line work. I did not get the amount of contrast that I wanted in this piece. I was really, really trying to have these really, really bold black almost outlines, but I didn't want it to look like an outline, and I just couldn't figure it out, and that's where, I feel like I failed in this piece quite considerably because it didn't quite end up the way that I wanted, but time limit, and I really wanted a piece that I felt like was finished within the time frame, and so that's what I was just like, okay, I'm not figuring this out, I just need to move on. I'm on a time limit, I'm still figuring out. I decided to go. I was playing with the idea of doing it a bit more, smooth, a bit less aggressive, and I thought, no, I'm hearkening back to how I used to draw, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm really, really gonna just lean into my older, more angsty style that I used to do, and I leaned into it. And you can see that, in the other drawings, that I was doing the more charcoal-like drawings. I just did a lot of them. Like I said, I did not like doing them a lot, but I was just better. I felt, or at least I feel like I was better at doing them than the art style that I really wanted to emulate. And so I just kept doing them in college because, you know, I needed to make these drawings. I could do them quickly and I could get across what I wanted to a degree that I want. Me constantly zooming in and out was trying to figure out what to do. Because I actually finished this pretty early. Finished this in like 40 minutes. And I really couldn't think of anything to do at the time that wouldn't make it worse. And I'd have to end up undoing anyway. So I just decided to finish. I ran out of ideas for it, and hey, I actually really like how it turned out, despite the fact that I feel like that I failed at achieving the look that I wanted to achieve. But hey, that can sometimes happen, and this is a drawing that I might find is worth looking back at and attempting again with a less strict time limit. But with that is the end of this episode of the Art Quest. McFlowerpants is over and out of this hizzy.